So it's been a while. It's been since FreshCon. It's about a little under a year ago. So up to date with all my projects. Yep, no, today's not gonna be another vlog. So that's apparently all I ever have time to do is just vlog at conventions, because that's all the free time I get. Today, I'm gonna do something a little different. I know what you're thinking. Jay, you're giving advice on cosplay stuff? Are you qualified to give advice on cosplay stuff? And all of your stuff is from the Goodwill. Here's the thing. Cosplay is more than just about the costume. When you take the word cosplay, you get the words costume and play. Put them together, you get cosplay. There's lots of tutorials for the costume part of cosplay, but not too many on the play side of cosplay, which personally, I'm a little better at it than the costume part, obviously. Everyone's preferences is a little different. Some people like to be totally in character, some not at all. Personally, I think cosplay knows how to be in character is super fun, super entertaining. I love it when people are in character. It makes it so much more fun. Honestly, the people that are good at both the costume and the play part of cosplay, unstoppable force. For those of you that want to learn how to up your game on the play side of cosplay, clicked on the right video. So tip number 1. This is probably the easiest tip I could give you. If you can't do this one, then I can't help you. Just stick to characters you have a lot in common with. Whether it's like something small, something big, just something you have in common with. Like every time that character opens your mouth and you just start going, me, 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 that's the character you should be cosplaying. It's so much easier to cosplay someone that you have something in common with, someone that you relate to, because you're just gonna put a lot more passion into that costume. Even the making process of the costume, you're gonna put so much more effort into it if you actually connect with that character. And it's gonna be 100 times easier to be in character because you already have a lot in common with that character. But you just have to open your mouth and then boom, you're good, you're solid, you are the real deal. I personally have a rule: I will not cosplay someone I do not have anything in common with. If I don't have anything in common with them, they are not going on my list of cosplans. They are going away. They are going into the I appreciate you, but I will not cosplay you corner. Tip number 2. This is probably the most tedious tip I could give you, but it's gonna help you. It's gonna be worth all the time and effort that you have to put into this. Watch all the content. Watch it over and over and over. This character is going to drive you insane by the time you're ready to cosplay them, let me tell you. You need to do this because you need to observe the character's mannerisms, how they talk, memorize a few lines so you can reference them while you're at the convention. References always make people smile. References are always a very good thing to have. I use references all the time. You'll probably notice in some of my past vlogs, I am always referencing things. It is just so fun to do and always makes people laugh. Even when it's like not my character, if I see like someone else like cosplaying something, I will interact with them with like a reference from what they're cosplaying just to make things a little more interesting. Things a little more fun for everyone. A lot of work, but watch all the content. It's very necessary. Now I know what you're thinking. Jay, I don't have time to watch all the content. How am I supposed to watch all that content when I don't have any time? Wonderful thing called multitasking. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm like making the cosplay, then I'll like put on the show that they're from or whatever type of media it is. I'll just put it on in the background. Or when I'm cleaning, I'll have it on in the background. I'm doing homework that doesn't take as much concentration, I'll just put it on in the background. Have it on at some point. Just take a minute to just put it on. Just observe all of it, whether you're paying attention fully or not. You just need to be looking into how that character talks, moves, what their body language is, stuff like that. Just little things that are gonna make you seem so much more in character, make you seem like you really understand that character, like you know what you are watching. You are a fan of this. Tip number 3 is probably the funnest one on here. Go look at or create fan content of that character. It's really interesting to look at how the rest of the fandom is interpreting that character. You can get a lot of inspiration, lots of ideas from other people that love the same thing that you do. I do this all the time. I'm currently doing this with Varian from Tangled the series. I am just looking at all the fan content and I'm like, how do you people interpret this little nerd? Because I want to know. This is a very complex character. We need opinions here. This will also give you a good idea of what type of behaviors from this character make the fandom smile, which one makes them laugh, which one makes them cry. You just want to know what the fandom thinks of that character, because you're just gonna get so much positivity if you are giving the fandom exactly what they want, trust me on that one. That's how I ended up with a good Lance, and now I don't know what to do because everyone keeps following me for Lance. I am so sorry. I was really good at cosplaying Lance. Speaking of things that people follow me for, I feel like I need to put on a bulletproof vest for this next tip. Tip number 4. Here's the thing. People aren't gonna like this. You're gonna hear me say this and they're gonna be like, really? Yes, really. Download TikTok. Thing about TikTok, it really does force you to practice your acting. The moment I'm done doing a makeup test or just testing out the outfit, I'm immediately on TikTok. Finding all these good audios that I think really suit the character, or just finding audio from like the actual show itself. And then it just forces me to practice being that character. I get to practice the facial expressions, the body language. And then even the process of looking for audios, you're still in the mindset of what is in character for this character. I know there's a lot of negativity around the TikTok app. Some people say it's cringy. I say they're just mean. But the truth is, if you're a cosplayer, TikTok can be really helpful and can really help you practice being in character, and it's just fun. I highly recommend it. And that leads us to our final tip, tip number 5, which is literally just have fun. If you're not having fun, then you're not cosplaying correctly. That's the whole point of cosplay. You have to have fun. And if people tell you otherwise, then it's not a fun person and you should look for new friends. And it's just gonna be so much easier to just have fun with your character if you are just enjoying the process of cosplaying, just enjoying the process of being in that costume and taking on that persona, and then interacting with all the other cosplayers of that fandom, if you could find them, because sometimes you're a niche person like me that likes things that not too many other people like, but it's fine. The point is just have fun, and then that's what's rewarding about all that preparation you gotta do, whether it's the making of the actual costume itself or all that getting into characterness that I just preached about. The fun part just makes it so much more rewarding. If you have fun, you're gonna want to do it again. You're gonna have so much more appreciation for the character that you cosplayed and for the series that you're cosplaying, and then you're just gonna make a lot of friends at conventions if you're just having fun with it. Just have fun. Just have fun. That's the best advice I can give you. So with all that in mind, just go to your next convention as in character as you can be and tell me how it goes. Tell me in the comments, do you use any of these? Do you even act in character when you're in cosplay? Did you even know that that was a thing that you're supposed to do? Something you just kind of ignore, push to the side, like what I do with actually making them instead of buying something similar at the Goodwill. Let me know down in the comments. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.